Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. Today we have 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N2 list. As always, on stream, I'll be writing down each new kanji we see 10 times, going over their readings, their meanings, and the radicals that make up that kanji to try and think of a way to remember them. If I see a new word, but it's made of kanji I already know, we're going to just go over the readings of each word, the meanings of each kanji, and how it kind of comes together to make a new word. If you want to watch this at your own pace and don't want to listen to me repeat words, head on over to YouTube. And if you want just these just these Word documents, you can head on over to my Google Drive. The first word of the day is shinyu. Shin on the left side is our new kanji, pronounced okasu or shin, to encroach, invade, raid, trespass, or violate. With the radicals for a person on the left side, a pig's head on the right, over a housing or a covering, and the radical for again. The way I like to think about this is Japan was invaded by China several times, as well as the West several times. So what I'm trying to remember here is encroaching or invading is a person wearing a pig's head as a covering again. Kind of these like brutish invaders coming in. Shin on the left side is a person with a pig's head covering coming to encroach or invade again. Shin or okasu is to invade or encroach. This comes up in a lot of news articles recently since Ukraine got invaded by Russia. So lots of shin in those news articles. Shin or okasu is to encroach, invade, or violate. Shin or okasu. Shin or okasu. Shin or okasu. Shin or okasu is our man wearing a pig's head as a covering again to come and invade lands. Shin plus new. New on the right side just means to enter or come into. So this is an encroaching or invading. Entry of something is an invasion, incursion, a raid, an aggression, an intrusion, a trespass, or a penetration. Shinyu is an invasion or an incursion. Number 2 is nikui. Nikui. On the left side, we have a heart, and on the right side, we have our our radical for formerly, once before, or ever. So if someone is in your heart again, like an ex would be in your heart again, you should probably hate or detest them, like an ex-lover. Nikumu or zo is our way to remember this. Nikumu or zo is detest or hate. Nikumu or zo. Don't let people you hate come into your heart again. Nikui is our word for something that is hated, abominable, poor looking, or detestable. Nikui is our adjective form of this kanji, meaning hateful or hated. Nikui. Nikui. Don't give people that were once in your heart that you now hate room to breathe. Nikui is to hate. Nikumu is to hate or detest. Zo is our alternate pronunciation, or onyomi. And nikui is our adjective for something that is hated, hateful, or detested. Nikui. Hateful or abominable, poor looking, or detestable. Nikui. Nikui. Nikui is hateful or detestable. Number 3 is sae. No kanji here, just hiragana. Sae is even, only, if just, as long as, or the only thing needed. I've most often seen this used as if only. Usually, this is preceded by some verb. Bangohan o tabeta sae. If he had only eaten dinner. Sae is only or if only or even. Sae. Sae is if only or even. Sae. if only, or even if side. Number 4 is konaida. Konaida is a shortening of kono aida for kono on the left side, this, and aida, time or interval or space, meaning around this time. Konaida is a shortening of kono aida, meaning the other day, lately, or recently. Kono aida. Konaida. Konaida. So a colloquial form of kono aida, or around now or recently. Konaida. 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 Number 5 is share. Re on the left side, or sorry, on the right side, is to fall, to precipitate, or to kind of to be falling down. And sha on the left side is our new kanji for a wash or a sprinkle. So to joke, pun, or jest, or to be smartly dressed is share. Sha on the left side for sprinkle, and re on the right side down. It's almost like when I think of this word, I think of it's sprinkling downwards, like the glitter that some comedians use as like they just have a pocket full of glitter, and when it's time to make a funny joke, they whip out and throw out all the glitter, and it comes sprinkling down. So that is either a joke, pun, or jest, as in the comedian use, or smartly dressed and refined, meaning they have some sparkling precipitation coming off them just naturally because they look, you know how like in cartoons, like they'll draw shining sparks around someone that's, you know, fashionably dressed or looks really good when they normally don't look like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Smartly dressed, refined, or a joke, pun, or jest is a share. Sha on the left side with the radicals for water on the left side and westward on the right. In Japan, I think a lot of rain clouds often come from west to east, which is why sha has water coming from the west for a wash or a sprinkle. Sha, son, sai, sen, or se are the different ways to pronounce this kanji. For now, we're just going to remember sha, since that's the share no sha. Sha is a wash or a sprinkle. Sha is a wash or a sprinkle. Sha is a wash or a sprinkle. Sha, wash or sprinkle. The westward water that comes to wash over Japan or a sprinkle. I should note most typhoons come from the east, but I think as long as it's not a storm, it probably comes kind of from mainland, or the island, or the sea between China and Korea and Japan. Sha is a wash or a sprinkle, plus re on the left side for precipitation. Share is either a joke or to be smartly dressed. Share. Number 6 is an eiwa. This is a shortening for an English a wa Japanese dictionary. Eiwa is a shortening for an eiwa jibiki, probably. Jibiki being a dictionary, so an eiwa is a shortening. Just mean it literal translation English Japanese, but since you probably don't want to say jibiki all the time, especially if you're like in English class, you wouldn't want to say eiwa jibiki all the time. You could probably just say eiwa ga aru. Do you have your dictionary? Eiwa. Eiwa is an English Japanese dictionary. Eiwa is an English Japanese dictionary. Eiwa. Eiwa is an English Japanese dictionary. Eiwa desu. And eiwa is an English to Japanese dictionary. Or Japanese to English. Eiwa is an English to Japanese dictionary. Number 7 is gairon. Gai on the left side is our new kanji for an outline, a condition, an approximation, or generally. Radicals in this kanji are a tree on the left side. A tree on the left side. And on the right side, we have our kanji for previously, already, or long ago. So a tree long ago. The way I'm trying to think about this is for an outline of a tree. Most of the things we make out of trees end up being an outline of a tree, like a wooden box ends up being kind of like it's only the outer portion of some outline of the tree that we use. So something that we make out of trees is a tree previously, or an outline of that tree. I know that doesn't really help. This one's probably going to have to be rote memorization, but that's the best I can do to kind of help myself. Gairon no gai is an outline, and ron on the right side is an argument or a discussion. It can also be like a theory. So the outline of a theory is an introduction, an outline, or the general remarks for that debate or argument. The gairon. A gairon is an introduction or outline. Gairon no gai is the outline of a tree. Gairon. Gairon no gai is the outline, condition, or approximation. Gairon no gai. Gairon no gai is an outline, approximation, or general saying about something. Gairon no gai. Gairon no gai is an outline, approximation, or condition. Gairon no gai. 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 It's an outline or approximation. Together with ron, or a debate or an argument, we have the outline of an argument or its introduction, outline, and general remarks. Gairon is an outline, introduction, or general remarks. Number 8 is an easy one. Directly from the English comes the word shizon. Shizon. A shizon is a season. Shizon is a season. Shizon. Shizon is a season. A shizon is a season. Shizon. Number 9 is an igi. E on the left side for an idea or a thought. And gi on the right side for a justice or meaning behind it. So your ideas, meanings, are their meaning or significance. The igi. An idea's meaning is its significance or meaning. Igi is significance or meaning. Igi. Igi is a significance or meaning. Igi. Igi is significance or meaning. Igi is a significance or a meaning. Igi is a significance or meaning. Igi. Igi is a significance or meaning. Iki desu. Iki. Number 10 is ju-ryo. Ju on the left side means heavy or weighty. Ryo on the right side is a quantity or weight. So a ju-ryo is literally a heavy weight, but it can also just mean the weight of something. Ju-ryo is heavyweight, literally, but it can also just mean weight. Ju-ryo is literally heavyweight, as in a boxer that is a heavyweight, or can just mean the weight of something. Ju-ryo. Ju-ryo is the weight or a heavyweight. Ju-ryo. Ju-ryo desu is weight or a heavyweight. Ju-ryo. Ju-ryo desu. Number 11 is a yoki. Yo on the left side meaning the contents of something, and ki on the right side is a tool or a utensil. So a tool that has contents is a container or a receptacle, a vessel, or a packaging. A tool that has contents, a yoki. Yoki is a tool or utensil with contents, a receptacle or a container. Yoki. Yoki desu is a tool with contents, a yoki. Yoki is a tool with contents, a container or a receptacle. Yoki. Yoki desu. And finally, number 12 is taishite. Taishite means much or very, but it's usually used with negative verbs, so it's usually not much or not very. Taishite. Sonnamon wa taishite nai. That kind of thing is not important. Taishite is very or much, usually used in the negative, so not very or not much. Taishite. Let's go back to the top, make sure we memorize everything, at least for right now. Remember to make flashcards out of these and immerse yourself in Japanese. Do it. Go read a book or watch some TV or something. Our first word was an invasion, incursion, or raid with shinyu. Shinyu is our man wearing the pig's head again as he comes to raid. And nyu for entry. Shinyu is an invasion or incursion. Hateful, abominable, or poor-looking and detestable is nikui. Our adjective form of nikumu, to hate or dislike. Nikui is hateful or detestable. As long as the only thing needed, even if or if only, is sae, meaning kind of if only you had done some verb. The other day, lately, or recently is konaida, from the shortening for kono aida, or around this time period. A joke, pun, jest, smartly dressed, or refined is share. Sha on the left side for showers and sprinkles with the westward water, and re on the right side for precipitation or falling, meaning the glitter that comes out of a comedian's pocket when he makes a joke, or smartly dressed and refined having those cartoon sparklers. Share is smartly dressed, refined, or a joke, pun, or jest. An English-Japanese dictionary is an eiwa. A on the left side for English and wa on the right for Japanese. And an introduction, outline, or the general remarks about something, especially an argument, are gairon. Gai on the left side for an outline or approximation, and ron on the right side for an argument. The outline of an argument is its introduction or general remarks, gairon. Next, a season is just a shizon, same word, pronounced differently. Shizon is a season. The meaning or significance to something is its igi, I on the left side for an idea, and gi on the right side for its meaning. Igi is the meaning or significance of an idea. A weight, or literally a heavy weight, is a juryo. Ju on the left side for heavy, and ryo on the right side for weight. Juryo. A container or a receptacle is a yoki. Yo on the left side for the contents, and ki on the right side for a utensil or tool having those contents is a container or receptacle. And finally, not very much or a lot is taishite. Taishite, and again, this is usually used in a negative, so it's usually taishite nai. Taishite nai. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you had a good hump day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあね。